Yeah, Tanash here again. Like I said before on my other YouTube videos, I mainly do this for some friends that may be interested in playing Star Citizen when it goes. I'm just trying to show what's available right now and such. In this video, I'm going to go over two of the three starter ships. The third starter ship just went through concept. It's not hangar ready or flight ready yet, but the two other starter ships, the Mustang Alpha and the Aurora MR, are hangar ready. They're part of the starter package, $45 package. If you want to risk, if you want to back the game but don't want to spend a lot of money, this is they're probably your best bet. They each have their own use of the ship, but it comes with the beta package, also a arena commander pass. If you decide you want something a bigger ship, you buy the package. You have to buy the arena commander pass separately if you want to fly the ship now in arena commander. They also both come with the self-land hangar. So our first thing we're going to talk about is the Mustang Alpha. Here's the ship right here. It's a little fighter craft. It's got a turret with two size 1 guns on it. The turret, kind of aims your thing if you're not direct on center. If you're using a mouse, it really works great with that. Like the gimbals and the turret weapons work pretty, or have a better response with a mouse keyboard setup. You also have, it doesn't come equipped with it, but you also have two other hard points at a fixed mount. We'll take type 1 size 1 weapons. Also, it will take up to a size 2 shield. You can swap that out. A lot of the components, they're going to be swappable out, so you can put the best in for your thing. There's going to be size limits to what can go into it. It also can hold 10 cargo. Like if you want to haul cargo when you get to when the persistent universe launches, it's a good little starter ship. Also, we'll go in and take a look at the cockpit. Go here. All right, now we're in, and then we'll take a sit down. So here is our cockpit. It's got a pretty nice unobstructed view. Go around. There's no as with the Aurora, which we'll go over to next and take a look at. I mean, the Aurora, we'll go here. This can take up to a size 3 shield. It has 2 fixed weapon mounts for size 1 weapons. There's no, on the MR, there's no other hard points to add other guns on. You can also carry 13 cargo. It's got a little bit of cargo space than the Mustang at 13 cargo units. The shield, the size 3 up to a size 3 shield gives it a little more toughness than the Mustang. We'll go in here. Big difference with this machine, the Aurora over the Mustang, is it does have a sleeping chamber. Go inside, which in the persistent universe as they say, you know, like if you go into your sleeping chamber when you log out in a safe spot on your, you know, the stuff. I don't know how, right now, how the persistent universe is going to take out if you log out on your Mustang Alpha, seeing how there's no sleeping quarters on there for you to go into. You're gonna, whether you'll still be in the persistent universe and open to attack, or your ship will, when you log out, will automatically go to the nearest port, and then you'll start from there. Now we're getting in the cockpit here. As you see, you get in here, you still have a pretty good view, but you do have all the different you know, struts all around. So, you know, it's not, you know, it's just obstructed views in some spots. It's not going to hinder you. I've flown them both in Arena Commander and checked them out. I will make some other videos on these starter ships. I'll take them out in a free flight and just show you how the machine, how they look in flying wise, and then I will do a couple waves of Valdu, you know, swarm with them, so you can see their fighting capabilities. But like I said, I'm doing most of these videos are just my personal use for if I got friends that want to play the game but want to know what's happening and what the different ships do. We'll take a look in the the Southland hangar here. Here's right here you have your simulation pod. That's where you enter Arena Commander. Over here you have your holo table, whereas here you'll this is where you change your loadouts on your ships. So we just pull that up. And what you do is you just drag the ship. We'll go over here. Let's see. Right, here's that's a CL. Right, here's an Aurora right here. MR. So you can see that all those like highlighted things there are going to be components that you're going to be able to change out later on when it gets there. If we go over to weapons, it'll show weapon hard points. I actually think you can actually put a missile rack on the Aurora MR. So you can mount and load missiles up on it, which the Mustang does not have a hard point to load missiles. And here's actually the missile rack that would go on there, and you load it up. I believe it holds 4 missiles. Yes, it's a quad platform, so that you put that in there, you slide that in there when the bubble comes up, and now you get that, and then you can go over your ammo, and you can add, but I have no missiles that rack will hold. Oops, I'm in power. Hold on. Alright, so here's the missiles types that would hold. You can put 4 of them. There's 4 spots to load that rack up. So that gives 4 missiles, which is pretty good. But you don't want to rely always on missiles, because you're gonna have to pay when the persistent universe goes live. That's going to be one of the things you're going to have to actually. You fire the missile, you're going to have to replace it if you want it. So you want to rely on those on the last, there's the last possible thing. So we'll get this down. And one last thing, we'll just go upstairs and we'll get a look down on the hangar from upstairs. This is basically what your control will be. Your control thing. I'm not sure if if these eventually have working like usable things on it. And I got a lot of like subscriber flare type stuff in here. each hangar puts them in something different. Just take one walk down the catwalk over here to look down on the ships from above. So there's the Mustang from the top view, and we'll go over here and take a look at the Aurora. So there's the Aurora. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, I will make 2 videos of them in the free flight, so you can see how they look flying around. Give a rotating, look at the ships, so you can see the underside and everything like that. And then I'll do a couple waves of the Valdu swarm, so you can see how they can handle versus drones, their combat capabilities and stuff like that. Okay, that's it for me. Hope to see you in the verse. Good night.